Imagine a life without the need for a traditional 9-to-5 job, no stressful commutes, no repetitive office tasks, no meetings that could have been emails, just the freedom to live according to your own schedule. It may sound like an unattainable dream, yet for those who understand the potential of consistent investing, it can be a reality. By committing just $99 each week to an investment strategy focused on the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Exchange Traded Fund, commonly referred to as the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund, you could eventually surpass the income from a typical full-time job. The seemingly modest amount can unlock the door to financial freedom through disciplined investing, the power of dividend growth, and the remarkable effects of compound interest. Some may wonder how a small investment of $99 each week could ever create wealth substantial enough to replace a full-time income. The answer lies in the powerful combination of regular contributions, dividend reinvestment, and the compounding effect. When these elements work together, even a modest weekly investment can lead to substantial financial growth over time. In this video, we will explore exactly how this strategy can work for you, the reasons why the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund is an excellent choice for this plan, and how this consistent approach could ultimately lead to a secure financial future. Why small, consistent investments matter, building wealth slowly but surely. When people think about investing, many imagine that building wealth requires large amounts of money upfront. In reality, however, the most effective path to financial independence often involves smaller, steady contributions, regularly investing even a modest amount, such as $99 per week, allows you to leverage the power of compounding returns, where your earnings are reinvested to generate even more earnings. This compounding effect allows each dollar to work harder and multiply over time. To illustrate this power, let us consider what happens when you invest $99 per week over a year. After 52 weeks, you have invested $5,148. If you continue this habit for a decade, and if the fund achieves an average annual return of 10%, a rate that is achievable based on historical stock market trends, the growth is considerable. In 10 years, you may find that your portfolio has grown to a value that rivals the annual earnings of many full-time jobs. This steady commitment to a modest investment amount can eventually yield impressive results. Introducing the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund. Why SCHD is the right choice. Choosing the right investment is crucial to any wealth-building strategy. The Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund, known by its ticker symbol SCHD, is particularly suited for long-term investors who want both growth potential and income from dividends. This fund focuses on U.S.-based companies with a strong track record of paying and growing dividends. By selecting financially stable companies that consistently pay dividends, the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund ensures that investors can benefit from both capital appreciation and regular income. Dividends play a vital role in this strategy because they provide a steady stream of income that can be reinvested to buy more shares. This reinvestment in turn increases your dividend income in the future, leading to a compounding effect. The Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund distinguishes itself by focusing on high-quality companies with solid balance sheets, strong cash flow, and low levels of debt. These characteristics make it more likely that the fund will provide stable growth and income, even in times of economic uncertainty. By investing in the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund, you are essentially investing in the long-term success of some of the most reliable companies in the United States. The role of dividends in building wealth. Reinvesting for maximum growth. Dividends may seem like small payments, but they can play a transformative role in wealth building when reinvested. The Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund has historically offered an average annual dividend yield around 3.5%. While 3.5% may not seem significant at first glance, the real power of dividends lies in reinvestment. By automatically reinvesting your dividend payments, you're able to purchase additional shares of the fund, which then generate their own dividends. This cycle of reinvesting dividends creates a snowball effect that accelerates the growth of your investment over time. Imagine that each week you contribute $99 to your Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund investment. At the end of each quarter, the dividends from these shares are reinvested, allowing you to buy even more shares. Over time, your share count grows, which means your future dividend payments increase as well. The compounding effect of these reinvested dividends can dramatically boost the growth of your portfolio. turning a modest weekly investment into a substantial source of income. Understanding compound interest, the wealth-generating engine. Compound interest is often called the eighth wonder of the world for a reason. When you invest, you earn returns not only on your initial contributions, but also on the gains those contributions generate. This compounding effect is the driving force behind why investing $99 per week can grow into a substantial portfolio over time. The longer you stay invested, the more powerful this compounding effect becomes, as your returns generate additional returns in an ongoing cycle. To see how compound interest can work in your favor, consider this: with a consistent 10% annual return, an investment of $99 per week could grow significantly over the years. After 10 years, this amount has the potential to reach over $90,000. After 20 years, your investment could be worth over $300,000. This is the magic of compound interest. It allows your money to grow faster and faster, helping you reach financial goals that may seem unattainable at first glance. Patience and consistency, keys to long-term success. Building wealth through investing requires patience and consistency. It can be tempting to try to time the market, waiting for the perfect moment to invest, but this often leads to missed opportunities. By committing to a consistent weekly investment schedule, you avoid the pitfalls of market timing and ensure that you are investing regardless of market conditions. This approach, known as dollar cost averaging, allows you to buy more shares when prices are low and fewer shares when prices are high, effectively reducing the average cost per share over time. In addition, staying invested through market downturns can actually enhance your long-term returns. When markets fall, your $99 each week buys more shares at lower prices. As the market recovers, the value of these shares increases, leading to greater returns. By consistently investing in the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund, you are building a portfolio that can withstand market fluctuations and deliver growth over the long term. Calculating potential returns, realistic expectations for your investment. While the concept of financial freedom through investing is inspiring, it is also important to set realistic expectations. The exact amount that you can earn by investing $99 per week in the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund will depend on several factors, including the performance of the fund, dividend yields, and overall market conditions. Historically, the stock market has delivered an average return of around 10% annually. Based on this rate, consistent weekly contributions can yield significant results over time. For instance, if you maintain this investment for 20 years with an average annual return of 10%, your portfolio could potentially grow to over $300,000. For many, this amount represents enough to provide a significant passive income stream. By continuing to reinvest dividends, this portfolio could potentially grow even larger, creating a financial asset capable of supporting you in retirement. Reaching the finish line when investments replace a full-time job. At some point, your Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund portfolio may grow large enough to support your living expenses entirely through the income it generates. This milestone marks the transition from active investing to passive income, allowing you to rely on your investment for financial support. This is the ultimate goal of financial independence, when you no longer need to work for a paycheck because your investments provide sufficient income to maintain your lifestyle. The best part about reaching this milestone is that with careful planning, your portfolio can continue to grow even as you withdraw income. By drawing only a portion of the dividends and allowing the rest to be reinvested, you ensure that your portfolio remains resilient and can continue to provide income for years to come. This strategy also allows your Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund investment to become a multi-generational asset, offering financial security for your loved ones in the future. Why $99 per week is achievable and life-changing in today's world. Achieving financial freedom might seem like an overwhelming task, but it does not have to be. With a commitment to investing just $99 per week, you're laying the foundation for a secure financial future. Small, consistent contributions may seem insignificant at first, but over time they add up to something extraordinary. The beauty of this strategy is that it is accessible to nearly everyone, even those with modest budgets. A future of financial independence, living life on your own terms. Ultimately, the true value of this investment strategy goes beyond financial returns. Imagine waking up each morning with the knowledge that your income is growing passively, that your financial future is secure, and that you have the freedom to pursue what truly matters to you. The ability to live life on your terms without the constraints of a traditional job is priceless. By choosing to invest in the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund, you are taking a powerful step toward creating this freedom for yourself. With patience, consistency, and the discipline to stick to your plan, you can build a portfolio that offers financial independence and security for years to come. Remember, the journey toward financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint, and every dollar you invest brings you one step closer to the life you envision. To wrap up, if you found value in this breakdown of how investing just $99 per week in the Schwab United States Dividend Equity Fund can pave the way to financial freedom, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps get this content out to others who are on the same journey. And if you're serious about taking control of your finances and learning practical strategies like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and here's to building the future you deserve, one smart investment at a time.